Hi, everybody. Welcome to 1111 True Crime. I am Mama D. We are going to be digging again. You got it. If you're back with me, you know it's Jay Slater case. And nothing we've ever been told in the Jay Slater case can be proven to be true. In fact, I'm going to give you this. At what point do we just say, wait a minute, if the bullshit meter is all the way to the top, if we've had enough, then we need to relook at certain things and quit assuming that that we can take it on face value. So Ayub, he provided a little photograph of his foot, his leg, and an officer of the law, and it looks like it's the police department. And we had a chat yesterday, and I have been blessed with an amazing 1111 family. And I believe it was Ocean Deep, don't quote me, but asked, how do we know why Abe was really there? And I got to thinking, hold on to my hat, holy crap, kick my shoes off, get comfortable, get yourself a little drink. Let's have a family discussion about this idea. What if Ayub was not there reporting Jay missing? What if that's all a bunch of crap? Remember, Ayub was like, oh, I was waiting on the girl. It's totally mad, like I was waiting on the girl. And Rocky, he come running over. I'm mad, bro, mad. We gotta go. I'm tired. I've got to go to bed now. And when Rocky's tired, it's like, now. What if that urgency had to do with the fight at Papagayo? Let me go get my boy Quack Quack, right? He's back over there. He says he doesn't go to the NRG because he don't like that kind of music, but he was at Greenfields with Lucy, Brad. I didn't see Brandon. Doesn't mean he wasn't there. Some other girl and Jay Slater. At least that's what it appears, right? So, Am's into watches, right? He likes to call these kids. He likes to call them lads. We got the little Snapchat of Jay. Talks about Molly kids. Jay ain't gonna call them kids. That's not even a Lancashire. No. But Am might say that. And so you have to wonder, was Ayub just simply questioned during that little investigation at Papagayo over the watch? Is that really why he was there? Because that would make more sense. We're starting to hear really a lot more buzz on the internet about the idea that it could have been a watch, even if it was fake. So we got to find out what all this is about. But I want to talk about it with you, see what your thoughts are, how do you feel on it, and get your approach. Hello, my beautiful mods, Zoe, Debbie Gazzardo, Rach Not That Rach, and Jennifer Swain. Happy birthday to you, my love. Thank you so much. Hi, Zaxon, Phil Haslett, Precious, good to see you all. Oh my, there's a lot of you here. Just welcome everyone. Jump in. Put your thoughts on the board. We're going to be reading our poll. See what you think on that. I'll tell you what it is now. Get your vote in so that it counts and that it gets read. Do you feel Ayub was involved with the AP watch snap on Jay Slater's phone? We've got 82 votes right now. Yes, that's why he left so quickly. Let's talk about how they didn't know, they hadn't identified the two guys at the Airbnb until June 30th. So why would Ayub have been at the police station much earlier unless it was for something completely different? And he was going in to get questioned about a watch. What watch? What color was it? And I want the serial code. Do you remember him saying all that? Only time he got all weird. Got all in your face and closer and like, do you have the watch? Can I see the watch? What's the watch look like? What color's the watch? Does it have a band? You know? It was all like he got all weird. Kind of like that moment where he's like, there There's his blanket. That's his blanket. That's where it be. Gary T. Zaxon on Good Things. I've actually got 2 R's in my name, but I can change it. But I can't change it. Hey, Gary. Andrea says, did you know what I'm saying? Waffle, waffle, waffle. You mean Ayub? Did you know that you can change the word Ayub and waffle back and forth and it still works? Let me get caught up here. Oh, wow. I was way behind. Hi, Isla. One thing I'm convinced of is that Ayub didn't actually see Jay leave. I think he snuck out. Hey, Buckshot. Hi, Tanya. Hi, David. Gary T says, I wonder if Ayub nicked the watch and blamed Jay. Hence why he took Jay to the B&B. Ocean Deep to collect his watch, the fake robbery watch setup thing. Gotta say. That's a thought too. Only me. Hello. Buckshot George, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. K311Y. Think Ayub was in the wrong place at the wrong time and got used by others to pass blame on Brad and crew. That could be too. How are we all? I'm doing good, only me. Hi, Lisa Foster. Haven't seen you in a bit. This says, what if? Jay got locked up for the watch, framed or guilty. Then the policia gave him a beating, but it took it too far and way too far, and they needed to cover it up. What they call Roman, the disgruntled, disgraced ex-mayor, and be like, hello, Roman. I don't know. Hey, Carnival Queen. How you doing? Give the button a tweak, folks. David Matheson, thank you. Hi, Frankie Nadine. B. Smith, welcome back, love, from Edinburgh. Saxon says, okay, Gary, click your profile, then look for the pen emoji, click it, and it will give you the option to change your name or a picture. Why in Dorset, I feel that Ayub was involved in everything that is suspicious. He thinks he can cover it up by being a good storyteller. Well, I believe he would almost be on the Gemini cusp, Cancer energy. He can weave a tale. All right, you guys, 104 votes. If you can get those votes up to about 150, get your vote in. Do you feel Ayub was involved with the AP watch snap on Jay Slater's phone? If we can hit about 150, I'll give you what the results are. Red Sauce. Oh, I'm so glad you did catch a live. Good to see you. Button tweak, says Phil Hessler. Oh, and Trey Lawrence, maybe Jay, Brad, etc. Whoa, chat's flying. Give me a second. Nicked the watch, and then Ayub took it off Jay. That whole moment about, sending Jay into the bedroom of what we're being told, whether it's true or not, but let's follow this. The narrative is, according to Ayub, that he told the 19-year-old British lad on vacation to go into the room where the ex-convict is sleeping and just take his charger. Make you wonder about that, right? So, hey, Jules, good to see you. Joanne Fontana says, voted. You want to do it now? Okay. Andrea says, Gary. ZZ, you're back? No, I did not get the email, and I checked my spam. Did you mail it right? Did you mail it to rubberducky2005 at yahoo.com? I know ZZ says that they are in... Whoa, what happened? Whoops. Ginnyville Love, don't delete those. I'm trying to read ZZ's comments. You're at the Airbnb now again? Your email's not coming through. Walker, that's me. Good to see you. Carnival Queen says he couldn't use the charger without an adapter. Maybe that, you know, if he was like, do you have an Apple charger? He's like, yeah, Rocky does. Go get it, you know. I don't know. Good point. Walker, that's me. Hey, I feel something happened to Jay inside the car on the way to Masca. Hence, that's why Brad got out of the car, in my opinion. Ooh. Something did happen to Jay in the car. Something did on the way to Masca. And how I know that is because that is the exact time, and that's one of the things we know, that Snapchat was released, is when they were on their way to Masca in the car with Ayub and Rocky. That Jay allegedly took that picture. Allegedly. Most of us do not believe it's Jay, but let's just say it was. Somebody took his picture and added the words. I don't know. Maybe Jay did take the watch. Maybe it was like, I did that. And like I said in a previous video, maybe he accidentally sent it all over instead of just to Lucy and the little club. Brad could have freaked out and left. And maybe they were like, oh, you're done for right here. We're just going to pull over at the Las Cristianas beach because we weren't even that far out of town. You say you just got kicked out of there, so you can't be too far out of town if you're even out of town, even though Las Cristianas would be going the wrong way. They found Jay's passport and his money in his room. He most likely would have had both with him. And it would have had to have been dropped off at some point. So did he go to his apartment in the Las Cristianas area, end up on the beach? And yeah, somebody took him out because of that. Oops. If Ayub was, let's say around midnight-ish or a little after at the police station, was that because of that fight at Papagayo's? Was it all over a watch and he never even was part of reporting Jay missing? Otherwise, how could they not know it's him at the Airbnb and say, we didn't have his name and the two guys at the Airbnb until June 30th? If Ayub went to the station and was like, hey, I need to report the kid that was staying with me missing, they're going to take the address, the name, da-da-da-da-da, at that report, and they're going to know his name. Something's off there. Isla Sukit says Ayub's nickname, Quack Quack, is from Angelo Ruggiero from the Gambino family, one of the 5 games in New York. One member of another, one of the other. Good God. 4 families was called Rocky. Could be coincidental. His name is Quack Quack because his last name is Quizzium. And it's hard to say, so people are like, Quack Quack. Plus, I think it's because he talks a good game. And he can duck and weave. Quack Quack. Gary T, got your name changed. Mariah says, in my opinion, watch was robbed on Saturday night at the beach, and owner of the watch was STBB in leg, and Jay was involved in taking watch. Red Sauce, oh, there went chat flying again. Crossing my eyes. Red Sauce says, thing is, there isn't a watch in the taken photograph, just words. Good point. Wouldn't you want to flash the watch you took? Like, I mean, bad reference, forgive me, but John George case. He was like, look at that, bling, bling. Yeah, you got a good point there. I'm going to give you a gold star, Red Sauce. There is no watch. And Debbie, the mother, says that. She's like, you can see his wrist, no watch, right? Red Sauce gets gold star. Good job. You get the goat. Carnival Queen says, when they stopped to get a drink and the other car pulled up, Mayor wouldn't give up the CCTV. That is weird. What does Roman have so invested? I'd want to know. Hey, Precious. Oh, okay, so you voted suspicious. Thank you, Precious. Hey, Nas, good to see you. Ann Shipton. The Snapchat picture has a thumb that looks like TH, in my opinion. Amanda Southland says, Jennyville sending you love. Naomi, good to see you. Ayub live all the way, though. And each time he speaks, he lies, rolls off that tongue. Mad, bro. Totally mad. Rockets. Viv says, yep, if you're bragging about stealing a watch, you'd show the watch. I agree with you. Ben P, hello and welcome. Mama D, all I see is Ayub talking a load of B. Do you agree? My best attempt at a rhyme. Hey all, hi Ben P and welcome to 1111 True Crime. Buckshot George, love seeing you. Mama D, do you remember that reporter near the Airbnb? And there was a cleaning contractor next to the Airbnb? And it said fumigator, I will add, and yes. Whatever happened must have happened a few days before. I agree. Fearless Bertan, good to see you. I can't lie, if you still watch, the last thing you do is post it. What if they all got pulled into the station, by the ear, told to sit down and wait. So Ayub's waiting his turn to talk because there was an investigation about that watch. They pulled the CCTV footage. It was about the watch. It was about the fight. The fight did happen outside of Papagayo. It did happen on the closing night of Papagayo, which is Sunday night, the night that Jay goes missing. Ayub is a big watch person. He is the one that can deal and wheel with all these big time names, from Potter to Sloth to Narsty. I mean, he's got the contacts. Gary T, I wouldn't show the watch if I'd stolen it. But once again, if Ayub did steal it and someone had Jay's phone, put the picture in the message about stealing it. Hey, Bob-on. Nina Malone says, Pinky Pup, yes, I watched that. I think it was Charlotte. Oh, I missed something. It's all fake, says Ocean Deep. I don't know. My lips are so tore up. After I got sick, I got an ear infection. And I don't know why that. Maybe because I couldn't breathe good. I did a little bit more mouth breathing. I'm sure you wanted to know that. Hey, Vicky84. Good to see you. I'm over here doing a Callum, right? Talking on chat. I'm putting on some of this, as he says. I can't help it. My lips are painful. Andrea Lawrence. Yes, Gary couldn't have been a way to frame. It could have been a way to frame Jay. It very well could have been. Matthew Reese, good to see you. He said the watch is a smokescreen, in my opinion. Gary T. Mama D, that is a big old cup you got there. I love my cup. I got it at Christmas. It says joy, joy, joy. And I'm all about good energy. This says I wouldn't have shown it either, but then I also wouldn't have been bragging about it to begin with. If you're taking the steps of bragging, you'd show that what you were bragging about. Look at there. What you gonna do about that? Bling, bling. What you want to do with that? Ain't that pretty? Yeah. It's all a front. Watch distractions, says Baban. Naomi, Ayub arranged the cleanup and painting covered up what happened. Ayub arranged that, so he knows, in my opinion. Zoe says, Debbie says Jay also sent a video saying stole a Rolex. Driver was wearing a Rolex. Rocky wears a Rolex. Was Rocky driving, not Ayub? Holy shnikes, Batman. LK, and I'm just going to put it out there, LK and Rocky are a lot tighter than we imagined, in my opinion. Rocky's the one that Ayub claims came running up and was like, hey, we got to go, I'm tired. Yep, about to drop right here. Like, I got to put my head on a pillow. Let's go. Hightail it right now. And Ayub's like, yep, let's go. When Rocky say go, we go. So, if Rocky's wearing a Rolex, could it have been LK the one that took a watch? Right? And it all got pinned on Jay. Joanne Fontaine, I still think the picture of the supposedly being Jay in the car says he stole the watch is TH. Yes, it is. Well, it's not Peach Iced Tea Queen, Carnival Queen. It's actually just Southern sweet tea. I'm a Southern gal from Arkansas, born in Florida, lived in Tennessee and Georgia. But it's just sweet tea I make. Ish the Fish, good evening to you. Twin One, welcome back. You say, I personally think that Ayub was describing themselves, both Molly Rocket Watch, and they are both hunts. I missed something. Hey, Joyful. No, sweetheart, I'm not going to give back a wrench right now, simply because it's very, very difficult to even understand with the system that you have, because it takes so much time to work through that. But I am so happy you stay with us, and I love you just the same. Judith Trigg, they could not say rugs, bag, so AP watch instead, in my opinion. Some people believe that too. I got to catch up with chat. It's moving. It's a moving. You got to move it. Andrea says, you can't kid a kidder, so to speak. Lisa Foster, good to see you. People said he was grass, but yet took him to sell rugs. Bullshit meter, no, I reckon not. Always set up from the start by all involved, in my opinion. That's crazy, but you're right. Like, I do think that there is some setup to this. I mean, they talk about the Pink Panther, which is a jewelry thief. All the weed shops got shut down within a few months. And I mean shut down. Confiscated all the cell phones, everything in there. None of them they shut down were legal or following rules. Not even had licenses. Bonbon says all DD wears watches, right? Like, look at me funny when they have no job. Naz says, yes, a lot of truth can be found from the earliest statements and info, in my opinion. It's later when the cleanup crew got involved. Yes, sweet IT is Jennifer and my favorite beverage. It is Flying Jenny Mill. It is. That's good, though. Ocean Deep says, I like to move it. Joyful, I'm sorry, sweetheart. It was just, I can't do it, because you need a lot of help trying to figure out things, and I can't. So I love you, sweetheart. I truly do, but I can't put you in that position. I just can't. Red Sauce Jay knew something as he was flattering ongoing. What does that mean? He was flattering on going, but his mom talked him into going. Flattering? So she said on her interview, I missed something, Red Sauce. I don't know what flattering means. He was flattering on going. I'm unsure. Oh, Lord, help me. Amanda Southon says Jay was set up revenge from the minute he got on the phone. All guilty, in my opinion. Thank you, Amanda, for sharing that. Pinky Pup, was Jay part of an AP line? That's a good question. What if it was him they stole to sell? Okay, I'm just thinking that would be kind of weird to put it on Jay's phone, though. You know what I mean? Like if you, I don't want to get a strike, so I'm being careful, cautious. If you were selling a Jay, right, you wouldn't advertise on Jay's own phone. It would, I can't go there. Vid says so easy to get a fake watch, bag, sunglasses from the lucky illegal street sellers in Tenerife. If Snap was real, it could have been a joke or not, in my opinion. Oh, thank you, Zoe. Let's check the poll. All right, we're at 141. We'll go ahead and take it. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to wait 10 more minutes before we close the poll. So make sure and get your vote in now if you want to vote. The question is, and yeah, we have over 150 more than we have voting. So we've got close to 300 in here. We only have 142 votes. So get your vote in. Do you feel Ayub was involved with the AP watch snap on Jay Slater's phone? Right now, it says, yeah. Okay, wait. 1%. No, Ayub wasn't at Papagayo's. 1%. Okay, 3%. Not sure. He seems honest. So right now, Ayub's at 4% that do not feel he had anything to do with it, leaving 96% that feel Ayub had something to do with the Snapchat watch. That is broke down by 39% of them are like, can't rule him out. He's super sus. He's sus to us. And 57% said, yes, that's why he left so quickly. 57. Wow. Okay, Twin One says, think the watch was nothing to do with it. Just an excuse. Precious. You're going to go research the case? Do it. Phil Heslop. How do you take a watch off someone's wrist without causing a ruckus unless that was the fight outside? We do know there was a ruckus. There was a fight outside about a watch. That did occur. The papers reported it. The police did show, according to the reporters. Then we have, not but a few minutes later, from that exact location that said watch was stolen, just not even an hour later from that, we got Jay's phone showing a message claiming that not only an AP got stolen, but then a Rolex got stolen. And it's a video with a Rolex showing the driver wearing a Rolex. Right, Matthew Reeves? I can see your point very clearly. You said sus because there's no evidence of a watch in the Snapchat. And I think that is a very valid point. If Jay is the one in that picture, let's just pretend for a minute that we knew that that was Jay in the picture. Okay, so we'll give him that for just a hypothetical moment. Jay, where's the watch? You're not going to be like, hey, I just won $1 million. You're gonna be like, look at all my money. Whatever you win, you're gonna be like, here's my trophy. I just won this joy mug. Look at my joy mug. You're gonna be like, I just won a joy mug. I'm off to sell it. Isla says, I think the audio Ayub shared was originally about Jay, not Rocky. Maybe they were teasing him. Would explain why he said "saz" at the end, maybe. What does "saz" mean? I don't know what that means. Ish the fish? I think Ayub took the picture. It's his way of talking text, and in my opinion, AP is slang for automatic pistol. But even if it's automatic, AP, the next video says Rolex. That came from the mother. So I would suggest that the AP in the Snapchat that they're talking about is a watch. It would be so weird to be like a Rolex and an AP, and the AP mean like apprenticeship or something. It goes hand in hand that a Rolex is a watch, that they're probably talking about an AP watch in the previous text, and they came back to back. Right? And they came while on the way to Masca. Hey, Gary, sauce means sorry. Oh, gotcha. Lindsay, hello, mama and family. Hello, lovely. Nina Malone, so means sorry. Thank you, lovely. I love you, joyful. Up the hammer. 5, Andrea. Yes, the watch snap got back to his mates in the UK. Rumors was Jay sent the snap not realizing who would see it. All right, let's just get this down. My eye is itching. I feel like I gotta just say it. I just gotta get it out there. What if Jay was quite aware that these are, let's just say that he was surrounded by watch thieves, jewelry people that pickpocket. That was the scheme. Let's hypothetically theorize spaghetti at the wall. And I know, if you don't like that, don't watch that. Just skip that part. All right, so spaghetti at the wall. If you were going to be like, hey, we just got kicked out of there, right? Could that be Papagayo's? Because that's the fight that happened. That's the fight that they all got kicked out. Ayub, Rocky. Well, I was tired, so I went home. That's Lucy. Then you got Brad. Well, or no, let's do his mama, right? Rage. My son was tired and he wanted to go home, but Jay had other ideas. He wanted to go on party. So he left with 2 guys, which he knew, which were fine. See, it all closed. Why? Ayub had to leave all of a sudden at that time. We got a fight at that time. We got Lucy. Oh, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. Brad, I just want to go back to the room. Everybody's like, ah, shit, the fan, the shite hit the fan. I think that watch was about it. So the reason you might not show a watch is if you weren't the one that took it. You were with the 2 Molly kids that did take it, right? Yeah. And maybe it's not Molly kids. Maybe it's like 2 Molly's kids and me, right? Because they don't like to use punctuation. We just got kicked out of there because 2 Molly, some kids, right? Now we're headed up to Masca and we're going to sell it. Off to sell it. I can't read that out loud, Lisa. It violates the thing. Community guidelines. Naomi, you're so funny, Mama D. You light up my life with that big smile. Thank you, love. Mariah says even Mark Williams Thomas say he stole a watch. I don't think Jay stole anything. I think that it's the people with him that did. Nina Malone, does anyone know about the Trevor Fagan, the doorman at the club? Nina, hun, we're not going to talk about it because that came from somebody that don't matter. They've been proven to be nothing but an absolute troll, and that's OK Joe, that scammed photos off of Jay's memorial and then used them to say that he knew where Jay was. That's about as sick and as low as you can get, so don't bring in his ick. Walker, that's me. OMG, Mama D, welcome to the UK. Your English accent's amazing. Bless. No, it ain't. I know. Naz says, Mariah and then Ayub and the crew had to make up a story for why he went missing. I think Naz nailed it. I really, really do. Yep, it's ick-free here, right, Jennyville? You guys crack me up. Talking about the imitation of Lucy or Rachel. Her voice sticks in my head. I wish it didn't. All right, my lovely Luz, let's get back up here. We've got 173 votes. Let me know if you're in replay, my beautiful replay crew. Let me know in the comments down below how you would have voted. So, do you feel Ayub was involved with the AP watch snap on Jay Slater's phone? If you put A, you are voting that yes, that is why he left quickly. If you vote B, you are voting no, he wasn't at Papagayo's. If you are voting C, you are choosing can't rule him out, he is sus. And if you are voting D, you are choosing not sure, he seems honest. All right? Jenny Bill says, I always sound Southern no matter what. My English accent is getting better, Ellie. Thank you. Hey, Tracy Thomas. Hey, you feel. Well, right now, if you're in the live, you can vote. We've got 176 votes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to leave it open for 2 more minutes. And then we're going to close the poll. Get your vote on there. Ocean Deep said, because he said what watch, I'm saying he did know about the watch. Yes, me too. Me too. You're Northern Lass, Andrea? Diddy. Bye-bye. I couldn't resist. Gary T, I would love to hear Mama D do my London accent. Oh, no. All day long, says Naomi. All right, we got 1 more minute, and then we're going to close the poll. Yeah, we've got almost 300 people here, so we should see a good turnout in the poll. Phil Heslop says, don't think Jay stole a watch. He was trying to get his life back on track and enrolled in college course. I don't think he stole the watch either. I think somebody in his party stole the watch. That's just my idea. Mariah says maybe that's why the neighbors heard a commotion at the Airbnb at 6 a.m. You love to hear my Liverpool accent, Carnival Queen. All right, 180 votes. We're locking in on the poll. 2%. No, he wasn't at Papagayo. Oh, wait, let me read it. Do you feel Ayub was involved with the AP watch snap on Jay Slater's phone? No, he wasn't at Papagayo. 2%. Not sure, he seems honest. 3%. 39%. Can't rule him out. He's sus. 56%. Yes, that is why he left so quickly. Wow. That was a great poll. Thank you all for participating in the poll. I appreciate that. So, let me ask you again. If good Lord, if he's sus and you don't believe a word he says anyway, we're talking 80 some percent, 90 some percent don't believe Ayub. Why would we take him at face value that he was reporting Jay missing? When would Ayub go out of his way to go to a police station to volunteer himself, and they don't want to hear about Jay? And he's like, no, my friend is missing. I need to be at this police station where you question me. Remember, he don't like, you know what? He left alive. He came alive. He left alive. That's all he wanted to say. And that's him out of it. Yeah, he went to the police station. What do you want to bet? I'll just guess. I'll bet you Ayub was at that police station, probably getting sorted out about that little incident that happened at Papagayo's. And that's why all them kids split the hell out of there. Because when the cops came, they were like, whoop, time to go. And that's why all of a sudden, this one was in that car, and that one was in this car, and this one was off that way. Because they were like, oh, and all little quacks ducklings went all over, and he didn't have them in a row. Right? And maybe Brad was with Ayub. You know what I'm saying, Vern? Oswald Twizzle, Andrea? Serendipity 23. It's all about looking like the good guy, in my opinion. Jennyville says, I call it like I see it, Gary. Some are challenged daily. Lisa Foster says, oh, Mama D, I found an arm in the sea whilst turtle spotting in July. I ain't been back since. What? Lisa, are you joking? An arm? Like a arm of a Damn. That's freaking me out. You didn't touch it, did you? You just got help? Viv says, didn't he say he came alive, he left alive thing while Jay was still just missing? Yeah. Why even bring up that word, alive? Good point, Viv. We're going to leave it there. That's the best. Yeah. You got it. We're going to leave it there today. That you get a gold star. He came alive, he left alive, but he's just missing. Why'd you bring that up? All right, you guys, so really think about it. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to get our song going, but think about this. I mean, really, honest to God, would Ayub, like, be in there and be like, no, and Policia, I need you to pay attention to me, Ayub Abdul? Or did the police say, we just want to ask you a couple questions about some watches. Come on down here. Let's talk a little bit. I'll let you be the judge. Thank you so much for absolutely everything, all your support, your love. I will see you again very, very soon. If you are a Pisces or you want to watch a Pisces read, it is their birthday month, and so my gift to them is a very important Pisces read over on our second channel, and that channel is Mama D and Family. Hope you'll see me there. I meant I'll see you there. Well, and you'd see me too. I love you. Bye for now. Night, Naomi, Ocean Deep, Bonbon, Zoe, Jennyville, Sussex Fuzz. Good to see you, Audrey, Pink Pup, Karen Bell, Amanda Southam, Rage Not That Rage, Isla Naz, Up the Hammer. Good to see ya, Sade, Joyful, Jennyville, Maggie, Mariah, Ann, Viv, Frankie, Baba, and Carnival. I love you all so much. And to all those that I did not say hello to or goodbye to, I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you for your support. See ya.